A few years ago, I worked for an international sports company. And I remember one time I sat in a meeting as we were in dire need of exceptional coaches. We knew that building our coaching team was the most fundamental key to our organizational success. But one question loomed over the team. Where do we find these people? See, you need to take the time to choose your recruitment methods. And there are a variety of different recruitment methods, and there's no one-size-fits-all. While most organizations approach recruiting with a hybrid of several different methods, your recruiting method, the way that you attract and woo talent, is totally up to you. See, the first common method is recruitment applications. Recruitment applications are the most traditional, and it's a simple online or mass tryout application that is available to the public and anyone can apply. Typically, with traditional applications, organizations additionally invest in advertisements of the position online so that people know that the applications are open. And the good thing here is that you can expand your pool of applications or your choices of candidates to have. But see, a drawback here is that you do risk getting a lot of non-applicable applicants. Think American Idol versus The Voice. See, another recruitment method is internships or externships, temp services, and college programs. These are fantastic because they allow students and prospective employees to try out the organization, and it gives you an opportunity to try out the candidate. And this is more of a dating relationship before you enter into a long-term agreement. A drawback here is that an intern, extern, temp worker, student could shortly leave the company after the organization has had sizable investment of time, money, and energy into the individual. So there's some pros and cons to an internship temp program. Another common recruitment method is networking events and partnerships with organizations. You can attend networking associations, events, job fairs, and networking opportunities, of course, all online in this current landscape. But they have had a partnership with local trade schools, universities, and organizations. Here, you can create partnerships and events that act as a pipeline for your organization. And with an established relationship, these can be extremely successful. For example, I worked with a large healthcare organization that hosted an annual nursing graduation party for new grads from local colleges and universities that hosted about 200 nurses per year and resulted in an average of 50 to 65 hired full-time postgraduate nurses being hired onto the organization. And this is a really great return on investment and a really solid pipeline that they built within their industry. However, there are similar events that, without a strong relationship, it can actually result in a low or no hires and a seemingly wasted time and money. So consider having a partnership with associations, organizations, and events. Another recruitment method is sourcing. See, sourcing is when you have laid out criteria and you specifically go to look for that one person that fits your desired needs. Sourcing is alternatively called headhunting, and this is more common in high-level positions and can be useful when looking for a rare or high-level candidate, such as an executive. However, sourcing would be unfruitful for certain high-volume positions, such as entry-level positions. A final recruiting method is referrals. See, referrals are by far the most effective and useful for recruiting a team. Teams feel as if they've had ownership in that recruitment process with referrals, and they're actually more likely to be loyal to the team, have higher engagement, higher retention, and overall better onboarding for the candidate experience. The downside is to referrals is that there's not a lot of control from the recruiter end, as it relies solely on other employees, so it's hard to ensure consistency of candidates and volume of candidates from referrals. Many companies offer referral bonuses for the referring employee and offer sign-on bonuses for the incoming employee. Another drawback is that if you have a smaller company, then the number of referrals can actually lead to less diversity within the team. So you want to have a balance within those referral programs as well. So you want to be very intentional in considering referral programs and the pros and cons of referral programs in your recruiting methods. See, all are various approaches and methods to building your team. And most of the time, organizations do use a hybrid of several approaches to have a more diverse pool of applicants to best fit the various needs of your organization. See, in the International Sports Company, we use sourcing, traditional applications, and referrals to best find our best coaches to improve and grow our organization. We chose this because it was the best way to reach our ideal candidate for the particular job. And when we recruited high-performing players, we took a similar approach. So, how are you going to find your people? How are you going to build the best team in your organization? So, here's what I want you to do. First, identify who you need to recruit, and then choose the best recruitment method to find the ideal candidate for your job.